Have you ever found yourself lacking motivation and felt that everything is the same day in, day out, week in, week out, just like in whereby you just repeat the same thing as you did the day before? You know what? It's not just you. It's almost everybody I know, especially these days. But before you move on to the next video and stop listening to me, let me offer you a simple suggestion. And that is, hello guys, welcome back to the channel, long time no see. To those who don't know me, I'm Donald Huang, an undergraduate of Media and Cultural Studies at Lancaster University in the UK. On my channel, I help you summarize books and talks, mainly from TED, in a simple, concise way so that you can easily understand the most important bits of them, as well as to provide you with my own opinions that not only could help you to form your own opinions, but also give you tips on creating a quality of life that leads to a successful and contented way of life. So in this talk that I'm going to introduce and summarize for you today is by the author of the book, How to Break Up With Your Phone, Catherine Price, who basically talks about how the secret to having a better and healthier life is to have fun. And before I begin, those of you watching me in front of your screen may feel like, what? Isn't this a no-brainer? It's just common sense. That's how I felt when I first came across this talk. However, if it really is that common sense, there wouldn't be the need for this talk in the first place. It's one of those things in life which you know, but you actually don't know. It may be common sense to you, but you don't really know how to actively and physically implement it in your life. And this is what the talk is all about. Catherine Price says, right now, the hardest thing to achieve is to feel alive. While many of us feel that we are already having fun, albeit what we really mean by fun is doing a certain activity or just scrolling through our phones to escape from reality and be in a constant state of distraction. And this is something that must be clarified. Catherine states that the idea of fun is more than activities such as playing volleyball or hanging out with the boys. Neither is this just some lighthearted pleasure kids experience in play areas. Fun, as the speaker suggests, is more of a feeling rather than an activity, because playing volleyball with the boys, an activity, wouldn't be fun if you don't like volleyball or suck at it like me. Likewise, on the other hand, there are also things that we do that initially didn't appear to be fun, but we ended up enjoying them. Going to the gym may be a headache for a lot of us, but for a Gymshark athlete, that is pure pleasure.
The greatest feeling you can get in a gym, or the most satisfying feeling you can get in a gym, is the pump.
Talking about pure pleasure. According to my analytics, 66% of those watching my videos are not subscribers to my channel yet. It would give me great pleasure if you would subscribe to my channel so I could provide more appropriate content. Thank you so much. Now, back to the fun Price talking about. The greatest feeling of fun, Price says, we need to have these three components. Playfulness, very simple, meaning to let our guard down and not taking ourselves too seriously. 2. As many being asked by Catherine Price said, though it is possible to have fun alone, it is way more fun when it is experienced with other people, whilst building a connection with them. And here, one of the most important ingredients is flow. In other words, being in the zone and losing all sense of time and space. As she said in the talk, it's possible to be in the flow and not have fun, like if you're arguing, but you cannot have fun if you're not in flow. So then, how do you achieve this state of fun, you might ask? Do not take advice from random magazines, i.e. watch a 2-hour documentary about climate change, or put together an altar for loved ones who have passed. Instead, do the things that create playfulness, connection, and flow in your life, and alongside that, reduce distractions. This refers to, very obviously, the small, rectangular device that is glued onto our hands these days. While it serves as a great tool for entertainment and remote communication, it does not benefit our connection with others in real life. I have done a whole series of videos based on the notes I have made on the book that our speaker Catherine Price is known for, How to Break Up With Your Phone, which details all the easy, important, practical steps you can take to rebuild your connection with your phone and to maximize your time and enjoyment in life. If you'd like to check them out, make sure to click this button over here or the link down in the description below. Beyond finding the things that create playfulness, connection, and flow, one other funny advice Price gave is to rebel, i.e., as she puts it, break the rules of responsible adulthood and give yourself permission to get a kick out of your own life. And to, very importantly, prioritize it, such like arrange the time for a person that you feel that you can have the most fun with. Why does life have to be boring when it can be fun? We all only have one life to live, so why live it so tediously when you can choose to have fun, or at least make it fun? It is through making life fun and learning to enjoy the things that we do, not just surviving, that we can be productive, feel the joy in doing the things that we do, and hence create meaning, happiness, and satisfaction in our life. As Catherine wonderfully describes, fun is the secret to feeling alive. It is energizing and makes us present, united, and even healthier because we're more relaxed, socially connected, joyful, and happy. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. Go check out this playlist here if you're interested in learning more about how to create happiness and be more productive. And that's it for today. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more videos and shorts like this. Have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.